I'm about to break down why don't nobody want smoke with the U.S. military. Why Russia don't want no smoke, and why China don't want no smoke. The U.S. military is the strongest military ever built. But unfortunately, from the time of 1935 to today, other countries have stepped up their brain power, to the point where it got them feeling where they ready to test the America military power. I'm about to break down in 2 minutes why, as an American national citizen or American homebody, whatever you claim or whatever you are, you have no worries if there was a World War III. This is what you need to understand. If it was a World War III, or just say America got into it with Russia, there wouldn't be a nuclear war. Why wouldn't it be a nuclear war? Because America and Russia have an alliance and an agreement with higher entities and authorities that they can't put them things in the sky. And if they do put them things in the sky, they're going to subvert that. And when they're done subverting that, they're going to come holler at them about that. And there's going to be serious consequences. See, you need to rise your consciousness from the American military and U.S. forces, Russian forces, NATO, all that, and start understanding there's higher forces. It's real like galactic forces, and it's galactic councils out here. Just like the president has his council, Secretary of State and all that. It's real life, a whole planet. It's a whole globe out here. It's a galactic force. But that's another video. What I'm trying to get understood right here real quick is this. So there wouldn't be no nuclear war. Because whoever put them things in the sky is going to be consequences. So that's going to lead to ground-to-ground, head-to-head combat. Ground-to-ground, head-to-head combat. There is no military force in this world that could fuck with the U.S. Marines, the U.S. military, and their technology. Can't none of them fuck with them. None of them. Some of them, you might say, well, what about Vietnam? The Vietnamese, they gave them a good. This is what you need to understand about that. Them niggas was fresh off war, and they had just come off losing their best soldiers, and even that, their other best soldiers, them niggas was retired or they weren't trying to come back. And on top of that, them niggas that was back, them niggas weren't in Vietnam. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, them niggas weren't even trying to be in Vietnam for real. They knew that shit was some bullshit. See, it's one thing to be fighting for some shit, and it's another thing when you going into battle and you fighting for some shit, But deep in your soul, you feel, man, like this shit ain't right. See what I'm saying? If U.S. was to go to war with Russia, them U.S. Marines, them white boys, all them niggas gonna be ready for that shit. You gonna have niggas signing up, 60-year-old, 70-year-old, 80-year-old generals signing up ready to go. Because when it's boots on the ground, boot to boot combat, them niggas gonna get to work on Russia. China, all them niggas. They gonna get to work on them niggas quick. And that's what it might come down to. Joe Biden versus Putin. But that's another video.